Hi everyone. I am Sanya Kule. This is cute little Yankee. Hi. And in this video, we're going to talk all about the VPN, Virtual Private Network, and also about the WiscVPN, which is a specific example given that I am at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
University of Wisconsin-Madison. So this is the beautiful Madison, Wisconsin. And that's Bascom Hill. And that's a logo, that's a badger here, and we're at Bascom Hall at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. And if you keep walking with me, you can see that the Capitol kind of.
And in this video, I want to talk to you about a virtual private network and in particular, how to log into the WiscVPN as well. And in general, how it's helpful to allow you to communicate with a server, for instance. So let me just show that to you guys. Behind me, you can see that, this is an example of a virtual private network here. And basically, these are some images, home user, remote workers, other remote workers. It all helps you connect with, firewall, office, file servers, allows you to log in as well. A virtual private network, or a VPN, is an encrypted connection over the internet from a device to a network. And this encrypted connection helps ensure that sensitive data is safely transmitted, and it only allows authorized people to communicate as well. So a lot of organizations use it, like schools use it as well. And unauthorized people are prevented from eavesdropping on the traffic, and the user can conduct work remotely, and it's used widely in corporate environments as well. So a virtual private network, um, encrypts traffic between the device and the network. So the traffic remains private as it travels, so you can log in to remote servers or other places as well, log into their work environment safely. So an employee, it therefore can work outside the office and still can securely connect. So an employee can thereby work outside the office and still securely connect to the corporate network. And smartphones and tablets are able to connect through a VPN. So secure remote access provides a safe, secure way to connect users and devices remotely to a corporate network. It includes VPN technology that uses strong ways to authenticate the user or device. So we will see how we have like secure remote access. When I try to log into the VPN, I will be pushed notifications to my phone to make sure that that is indeed me trying to log in as well. So it's able to check whether a device meets certain requirements, like a device's posture before it is allowed to connect remotely. So again, I'll be showing you the authentication that we can go through on my phone when I try to log into the WiscVPN, and how it ensures that that is indeed me trying to log in. And yep, VPN traffic is encrypted. So traffic on the virtual network is sent securely by establishing an encrypted connection across the internet known as a tunnel. VPN traffic from a device such as a computer, a tablet, or a smartphone is encrypted as it travels through this tunnel. So if you are not in the office, employees can use this virtual network to access the corporate network. So basically, when we have a VPN, we can have a private network, like a school network, like, University of Wisconsin-Madison School Network, or Georgetown's university's network, any network basically. We can extend a private network across a public network, and users can send and receive data across shared or public networks, just like as if our computing devices were directly connected to the private network. So we can log in from a public network and establish a protected network connection through that. So in general, the WiscVPN software, which is what you can access here from it.wisc.edu/services/WiscVPN. As an example, since I'm a graduate student at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, I want to show for my students as well, and for others just to understand an idea of a VPN, just how you can log in and get started with the VPN. So this software allows UW-Madison faculty, staff, and students to access university resources, even when they are using a commercial internet service provider. So basically, even if you are at home, you are not in Madison, you are somewhere else, especially during the pandemic, you might be working remotely, studying remotely, you can still access the resources of the university and still, because whenever you are roaming around the university, whenever you're walking around, you're still kind of going through and connected to the Wi-Fi and internet connection here on campus as well. When you're logged in and you're using the Wi-Fi internet connection here. So for instance, well, I'm on campus right now, but you can see that this is UW-Net as well, University of Wisconsin Network. But in general, what this allows you to do is it allows you to still access this even if you're not at home. And it encrypts internet traffic between a home or remote personal or work computer laptop. So if you're at home, you're using your home or remote, work. So you could be using your home computer, your work computer, you could be off campus. So for students, you could just be using your personal computer. For employees of UW, you could be using your work computer. And if you're off campus, how do you still log in and connect with the University of Wisconsin-Madison campus network? There are several resources that are only accessible through the institution that you are at, through the organization you're working for, or the school that you're attending. Sometimes some universities, they do pay for some of the articles that you're able to access. If you're working with or reading articles or journals or publications, sometimes logging into the university campus network or your organization network can give you privileges to view those. Why use the WiscVPN? If you're logging into the campus network or using a VPN, no matter where you are, you can take advantage of some of the resources that a company or academic institution offers. For instance, if I want to look at any of these papers, let's say that I want to look at the contribution of de novo coding mutations to autism spectrum disorder, published in Nature, a very good journal. So autism spectrum disorder, ASD, is a broad group of brain development disorders, including autism, childhood integrative disorder, and Asperger's syndrome, characterized by impaired social interaction and communication, repetitive behavior, restricted interests. We have full access to this article via University of Wisconsin-Madison. So if you weren't using the VPN, you might not be able to access this potentially. It might be harder. But the idea is that we have access to these educational resources and these publications like these through our University of Wisconsin-Madison. So I got into the WiscVPN if you're not on campus. So that's just kind of showing you how the VPN can help you. Otherwise, if you're on campus, UW-Net, Wi-Fi if on campus. If you just connect to the UW-Net Wi-Fi, if you're on campus, if you're not on campus, you can use the WiscVPN, which you log into using Globalprotect. So again, this hopefully kind of shows you how, you've access to this article using the University of Wisconsin-Madison as well. And just to show you like another example, just to show you guys another example of something I can access because I'm part of the UW net because through the WiscVPN. No matter where you are, you can log in, access the resources. The university pays to be able to and subscribes for you to be able to access these for educational purposes. So similarly, there could be another article, like a comprehensive transcriptional map of primate brain development, another paper in Nature that we have full access to this article via University of Wisconsin-Madison. So I hope that that also motivates why it's helpful to log into the UW-Net to access all the resources and even for your organization, wherever you work, because they do pay for some resources or some computational power. Like universities, logging into the server, you can pay a lot of money to run these things on your local computer, a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of horsepower of your computer can go, but the university instead or your workplace is paying for these high throughput computing servers that can take care of some of the computational burden and run those tasks for you to help save your computer. They have these dedicated remote servers that you can push your code, push your computational needs to. They can run it for you and then you can pull back the results. And that's what I talk about in other videos, how to do that, but kind of getting your code and all your computational stuff off the burden off your computer, pushing it to the servers that your university or your workplace is paying for will help you guys. One of my computers did kind of die because I didn't take advantage of the servers on time. And I used to run it through the ground with a lot of computation, unfortunately.
Uh, well, you can see the Capitol up here. So yeah, the university is huge and beautiful.
So it is important to learn about the servers. And the first step is learning how to access them. And to access them, you do need to have WiscVPN. You do need to be connected to the campus Wi-Fi in some way. If you're on the campus, University of Wisconsin-Madison, then that is just UW-Net. If you're off campus, you need to log in using the VPN, WiscVPN, Virtual Private Network. And this holds for any of you guys. The details of getting your VPN, Virtual Private Network, may differ based on your institution or your workplace, but the concepts are the same overall. Different companies, different places, different rules, right? Is some of the advantages is that it encrypts traffic from your client to the campus network. No matter where you are in the world, VPN can make you feel like you are on the UW-Madison campus. And it adds multi-factor authentication from Duo to the login process, helps to protect WiscVPN against user credential theft. So what that just means is multi-factor authentication means that even if I'm trying to log in with my password and information, it's going to still ask me to verify that that's me on my device, send a notification to my phone asking me if I'm the one trying to log in or if I'm approving the person trying to log in. That's what it will ask me and show me. Static IP assignments can help lock down host-based firewall rules for remote administration. So, if you have an active NetID or active account at University of Wisconsin-Madison, then you're able to access this VPN. But you must use MFA Duo to access WiscVPN. So they talk about how you get started, and to do that, you just have to download the WiscVPN. Here. So these were some of the benefits that I was talking about here as well. And it's open to these IDs, as I was mentioned. You have to just kind of go and download the WiscVPN tool here. And then this next part is you need to then enroll in the multi-factor authentication in order to access this WiscVPN then. And this is sort of what you need. So these are the requirements to do. So you need to download a WiscVPN, and then you need to enroll in multi-factor authentication from Duo. So let's just see what the first one involves. So, based on your computer, you need to, and the great thing is it can work on, smartphones, Android, iOS, Chromebook. It can operate on all these things. So all you have to do is you just have to download the respective, operating system that you need to use as well, which client you need. That's, downloading the Whisk VPN here. That's the first part. You just have to click whichever one of these you need. And then to enroll in multi-factor authentication from Duo, then here, all you have to do is go to the multi-factor authentication portal, select your device, enter your device's information, and then activate Duo on your device. So on my device, you might see I do have Duo on my device. So on my device, here I have Duo. I have Duo on my device here. You need to get the Duo app, basically. And they have a video on the first time setup for MFA Duo. So please do check those videos out. But once you have installed it, to log in, you need to just go to some app called Globalprotect app. And, it says not connected. You are using UWNet as well. So it does say that, but you can still click connect. MFA Duo was enabled here after successful login. See Globalprotect welcome page, additional information. So this is my username here. So then I just need to enter in my password. And this will be the password that you give in. And then what it's going to ask me is enter MFA/Duo passcode or 1 for Duo push. So I'm going to do push. I'm going to push it to my, I'm going to push this to my phone device right now. So let's see. You see it's going to connect. And now what you see is that it has asked me to approve. This is called a multi-factor authentication. It's asked me to approve if this is me trying to log into my account. And so what I'm going to just do is I'm going to click the approve button right here because I authorize this. So I'm going to do that right now. So once I've clicked the approve, and it's telling me that there's an updated version installed now. Yeah, I can install an updated version of Globalprotect. I've kind of logged into the server, and in general, like I can access UWNet if I need it and the resources as well. And this will allow me to log in to the server, which is something that I will show you guys in future videos, but I do need to be logged in into UWNet in order to access the server, for instance. Need to be able to log in like on Nebula 9, which is our server, one of our biostat servers. I do need to be logged in to the WiscVPN. Okay, yeah, I'm bad at entering my password again. But anyways, it keeps track of that and allows you to log in to the server, for instance, and then use the university resources as needed. So we'll be talking about this example of how the VPN works and why do we need a VPN. So in future examples, I'll be talking about how we can kind of log into a remote server. Like one of those in the Department of Biostatistics is known as the Nebula 9. And this is one of the servers that to access it, go to something known as PuTTY. And let me show you why we need that ViscVPN. So I want to try to log into this remote computer, this remote server here. And please tell me if you don't understand what's going on. But if I'm not logged into the server, it says network error, connection timed out. So basically, I'm not able to log into the server unless I have access to the University of Wisconsin's campus. So I need to have access to that Wi-Fi in order to be able to access the resources.
So this is a beautiful University of Wisconsin-Madison. Whether you're on campus or off campus, how do you still access resources that the university has to offer?
So while this did not work, and what I want you guys to see is that, my Wi-Fi is not on the campus. So I'm off campus at the moment. So I'm off campus and I'm using something else that is not on campus either. For this reason, if I try to log into PuTTY, it's going to not work for me. Oh gosh, nothing happens. But I'm going to show you that if I use Globalprotect, and if I log in, basically, I'll enter in one, and then it's going to push a notification to my phone. And we'll go over this in more depth, but it's going to push a notification essentially to my phone asking me if I approve this. And I'm going to say, yes, I approve it. If I go to PuTTY and I click Nebula 9, it's going to instead now allow me to log in. No longer will it give me those problems that it was giving me before. So that's just an example. Now that we had logged in, we can see a lot of things make more sense now. We're able to access a lot of the server and many documents, things that we couldn't access or see or do before become easier for us to do now.
Whether you are on campus or off campus, like in University of Wisconsin-Madison, whether you are on campus or off campus. It's so cold outside right now. It's 1 degree.
Okay, so let's go and download the ViscVPN. And I'm going to be doing this for a Mac computer. To download the WiscVPN, you can just click the download WiscVPN here. And since this is an Apple computer, I'll just click this. And then what it says is to download a client. So a Mac 32/64 install link. So I'm going to click this. And it's going to download, and they have like these really nice instructions here about like how you can install it. So let's go through with that. So we have this Globalprotect package. Globalprotect package. Continue. Install. And you just enter in your password. I'm going to close this and move the installer to the trash because we have finished installing it. So if it doesn't allow you to, then you have to open your system. preferences, and then you have to open security preferences as well. So when you download Globalprotect, it's going to be over here. So you have to enter in your portal address. So then it says to open it on a Mac. Open the Globalprotect client by selecting the icon at the top of your screen. If it does not automatically appear at the top of your screen, please access the client through your Finders Applications folder, which is what we were seeing right now, which is how to access Globalprotect from here. The default portal, the University of Wisconsin-Madison is uwmadison.vpn.wisc.edu. So let's copy this, and when it says to sign in, we're going to enter this as our portal. So we're going to enter this into our portal here, and then click connect. And then you just have to type in your username and then your password. You just have to enter in a 1 for the duo push. And this is going to ask you to verify on your phone. We pushed a notification. So you'll be pushed this notification here, and you just have to click accept. And it's connecting. Welcome to the University of Wisconsin network. So there, we downloaded the VPN. Awesome.
So I am Sonia Kuller, and this is cute little Yankee. Say hi. Meow. Aww. You're a very cute little guy. So you don't need to be out in the cold to enjoy the benefits and advantages of the University of Wisconsin-Madison. You can access them even from the comfort of home.
So I am Sonia Kuller, and thank you for watching. Go Badgers! And Hoya Saxa!
So I hope that this was helpful, kind of showing you guys about getting the VPN and logging into Globalprotect. In general, how you can access a VPN, log in, work on the server or in the work environment that you need as well. So if you found this helpful, please like and please subscribe. But I have other videos sort of talking through how to work on the server more as well. I hope that this will be helpful for you guys. Thank you and have a great day.